sana. Hakuna venye unaweza kuwa ushapatiwa pesa ya wao mama na wenye wameenda huko kwa sherehe, lakini wewe pesa ubonye wewe peke yako. Tafadhali popote ulipo bwana chief, tokelezea, patiana pesa yao.
Dear viewers, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I'm glad you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. As usual, I would like to appreciate everybody who's supporting this channel by subscribing to it. If you wish to support us, please just hit the subscribe button and then hit the like button. The only way you can help us, ladies and gentlemen, is by subscribing to this channel. Please help us attain 20,000 subscribers in a span of 1 month. The shocking revelations are that people who went to Labor Day celebration were people who were brought there in buses, and the people who masterminded this were the chiefs. I want to categorically say here in this channel that the Kenya Kwanza people during campaigns, they kept accusing chiefs of being misused by the regime of the Jubilee Party. They accused the chiefs, and when they took over power, they said that the chiefs will be used for very important tasks, not tasks of being used to, coerce people into following particular direction, probably like being used to campaign for the government of the day. I think you understand my point. Where am I coming from? There was a time here early this year, and then there was a meeting in Nakuru, prayer rally meeting. And that meeting, it was alleged that people were carried in buses to that meeting. The truth came to the limelight when those people demanded for payment. I don't know if you remember that time. That is the time the reality came to the limelight that these people are indeed being ferried. And then the concept of people being ferried to public rallies emerged. I want to take you to yesterday's event, whereby I did a small analysis and I said that the place was not full kama vile kawaida. In fact, I totally saw a different attendance, different from the one that Raila Amolo Odinga has been attending, and I totally for the first time noticed that yeye hayuko na watu. It is just like the issue of Miguna, who thought that he had the masses. That's why he decided to defy Raila Amolo Odinga, and when we came back to Kenya, he thought he still had the masses, only to realize that the masses have always been Raila Amolo Odinga's masses. So on to this video that I want to share with you about residents complaining that yesterday, the Labor Day celebration, they were ferried to that place. They were asked to attend that event, and that they were promised that they would be given money. They say that some of their colleagues were paid, but the area chief who ferried them to that place have not paid them. So that brings us to this analysis of ferrying people to see or to the government's events. Ladies and gentlemen, before I delve further in this analysis, allow me to share this video so that you can get a deeper understanding of our analysis for this session.
Imeniuma sana kama mkaaji wa Ruben, which anaweza request chief wa hii mtaa kama watu wale wengine wamelipwa pesa zao. Tafadhali wewe tokelezea mahali wewe bwana chief, wapatie pesa zao. Imeniuma sana. Hakuna venye unaweza kuwa ushapatiwa pesa ya wao mama na wenye wameenda huko kwa sherehe, lakini wewe pesa ubonye wewe peke yako. Tafadhali popote ulipo bwana chief, tokelezea, patiana pesa ya wao mama. Kama watu wa Njenga wamepatiwa pesa zao, wale wa Kayole wamepatiwa pesa zao, wewe kuletea watu wa Ruben pesa zao, waridhike kama wale wengine. Na usizoe hiyo tabia tafadhali bwana chief, popote ulipo. Kama unapenda kazi yako bwana chief, mahali popote ulipo, tokelezea, patia wao pesa zao, msije mkasumbuana baadaye. Tafadhali tokelezea mahali popote ulipo. Nasikia hata watoto wengine karibu wapoteze mtoto juu hiyo sherehe, na wewe ushachukua pesa zao. Tafadhali popote ulipo bwana chief, tokelezea, patia wamama pesa zao. Popote ulipo wewe kuja patia wamama pesa zao. Wanasema sio tafadhali, letea wamama. Kama pesa iko wewe waletee.
So there you have it. The residents are first saying that the chief did not pay them, and they are sure that the chief was given money. Second, they are saying that they are demonstrating today because of what the chief did. The chief lied to them, made them leave their work, na wakaenda kwa ile event. You see, earlier on today you saw pictures whereby most towns were deserted. And that was enough confirmation to you that leo pia ni kama holiday. Because of course yesterday did not appear as a holiday because there are so many people who are in the street working. But today most shops, majority of shops were closed down because of maandamano. Ladies and gentlemen, I started by saying that there is a tendency by the government to ferry people to their events. A tendency by the government to use chiefs to do their jobs, to perform particular tasks which are not the ones which are in their job descriptions. So this regime talked about chiefs being misused. They said that the new era will make sure that the chiefs are not misused. But what have you seen? Or have you heard there? The chiefs are being misused. So the issue of Kibicho being accused that Kibicho was conspiring with chiefs to, or maybe like campaign for Azimio, or maybe to talk to people to vote in a particular way. So that issue, I think your issue nafaa isaulike completely because it was a white lie. A white lie, ladies and gentlemen. What we've heard from that confession by the resident proves that indeed this government is preaching water and drinking wine. That is the sad reality, ladies and gentlemen. They are not being honest, like they said that they would not use the chiefs vibaya, that the chiefs watatumika kufanya kazi yao. They will not use the cabinet secretaries, that cabinet secretary will do their professional jobs. We've seen cabinet secretary in the street campaign. We've seen even the prime CS, Mudavadi, do campaign. These days we even see the speaker campaigning. It is so funny because one of those speakers ambaye anaibisha Kenya kabisa ni huyu wa sasa because he is campaigning. In fact, the IG, the AG now, Muturi, did not do campaigns during his time. He only did campaign when it was approaching the campaign season. But we've seen wetangu la kila wiki la campaignia Ruto, campaignia huku. So how is he going to be non-partisan in matters of National Assembly? That's why I maintain that the only way out to solve these issues, it is through maandamano. The only way to solve the server issue, maandamano. The only way to bring down the cost of living, maandamano. The only way to deal with the issue of wage bill and the salaries and the like, maandamano. So ladies and gentlemen, can you tell us below the comment section, what do you think about this confession by the residents, by the citizens, that chief wanatumika na walitumika to ferry people to Nyayo, to ferry people to Uhuru Garden for that event. That's why yesterday I said that the place was ile place ilikuwa haina watu. So could be the chiefs were used thereafter kupeleka watu pale onekane kuna watu. Lakini even if you check the arrangement, this time round watu walikuwa wameletwa mbele waonekane kama ni wengi sasa. Yani because if you're left to sit kule mbali, seats will be seen very empty. So people are brought there karibu na pale mbele. You saw that picture. na wakiwa pale mbele utaona ni kama watu wamejaa, because the camera were focusing on pale mbele peke yake. You see the zooming was, they were zooming in the people who are seated mbele pale. So ladies and gentlemen, as usual, allow me to urge you to stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.